Alright, I take direction well. I'm here with my coffee, and my face mug from the Foxfire Institute in northeastern Georgia. And I got my computer open. I'm over here looking at whatever today's news is. I don't actually look at the news very often. That's embarrassing to say, but I don't have a lot of time, free time outside of the work I do, and occasionally doing stuff online, and that's why I've been rather quiet these days on the boards, and kind of here, and that's why this is going to be fairly short. So, looking at the news for Saturday today, and I'm seeing stuff about the spending cuts and people angry at each other because nobody can persuade each other to do things, and seized Chinese weapons raise concern on Iran, and Chad said to have killed mastermind of Algerian attack. Russians renew adoption fury after ruling, and there's a lot of unhappiness in the news. And honestly, I mean, it's not like I avoid the news to pretend like these things don't exist, but I don't know, it just seems like most of the news is about people being very mean to each other, and not not wanting to work together, and being very selfish and thinking of only what's best for them. And it makes me sad that we live in a world like that. I try not to be like that, but I know that I get selfish sometimes myself, and I think about only what's best for me and not what's best for other people. And I can't help but think that our world would be a much better place if we could get past that, if we could spend a little more time talking to each other about what we have in common, and what we all want. Because I think deep down inside, pretty much everybody's the same. They want to feel safe. They want to feel like they and their families can be safe and have a safe living. That everybody can have access to things like education and food, shelter, the things that allow us to exist, and it's just the ways that we have of going about that sort of thing that seem to drive us apart. And when I've talked to people with differing political affiliations, or differing religious affiliations, or what have you, it's surprising that no matter how far apart we seem on the surface, we really have so much more in common than we realize. And so yeah, that's what I think when I look at the news today, and I see things about Congress not being able to get their act together and figure out how to run this country, whatever side of the political fence they're on. Just start talking to each other. Start just looking each other in the face and say, let's work this out. That's me, strangers. It's good coffee. Nice beard, Nikki Joe. Gotta say, that is a pretty spectacular beard. I too will stop shaving, but I don't think it's gonna do anything, so I will take up your no shaving challenge, however, and we'll see where it gets with Petey. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. My spring break is coming up in another week, woohoo! And I am actually just going to be lounging around the house. It's going to be really, really nice. Looking forward to that. But in the meantime, unfortunately, I got a ton of work I got to get done for school. So I will see you guys next Saturday. Have a fantastic week, and hang in there, strangers.